Hi everyone, we're going to do some maths now. So last week we started talking about our new concept, and we were talking about equal groups and unequal groups, and we ended the week by talking about repeated addition. So I would like you to have a go then at matching the sentences to the repeated addition number sentences. So if you want to copy these into your book, you draw the lines between them, or you can just use your finger on the screen. It's up to you. Okay, pause the video, off you go. Okay, so the first one up here says 4 groups of 2. So 4 groups of 2 is this one, 2, add 2, add 2, add 2. Then we've got 2 groups of 5. So 2 groups of 5 is this top one over here, 5 add 5. 3 groups of 10 is the bottom one, 10 add 10, add 10. And finally 3 groups of 3 is this one here, 3 add 3, add 3. Well done if you got those. Fab job, you've obviously got a great memory from last week. So today we are going to be learning about the multiplication symbol. So the multiplication symbol is written as a capital X. Can you have a go at making the multiplication symbol with your arms? So we do this a lot in class. So we've got the add and the subtract, and now we've got multiplication as well. Good job. So multiplication is a more efficient way, so it's an easier way of completing repeated addition. So it's just a shorter way of writing it. So we can show multiplication using groups. Let's have a look at this example. So we've got some balloons here, and we can see that we've got 3 different groups, and in each group there are 2 balloons. So we know that the groups are equal. So we can say 3 groups of 2, because that's what we've got here. 1, 2, 3 groups of 1, 2 balloons equals 6. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. We could also say 3 lots of 2 equals 6. So there we've got lots as a different word for groups. 3 lots of 2. For our repeated addition number sentence, we would write it as 2, add 2, add 2 equals 6. And then because we've added 3 2's together, for our multiplication we would write 3 times 2, because we've got 3 groups of 2. So it would be 3 times 2. Okay. So we can represent the groups in lots of different ways, and the multiplication symbol, the big X, is what we will be focusing on today. So let's have a look at another example using the multiplication symbol to represent groups. So remember, first we count how many groups there are, and then we count how many items are in each group to give you your multiplication sentence. So see if you can just have a quick go at this one. You don't need to write anything down, just have a chat with whoever you're with. Pause the video, and can you figure out the multiplication number sentence for these strawberries? Okay, so we know, first we're going to count how many groups there are. So we've got 1, 2, 3 groups, and in each group we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strawberries. So we know they're equal. So if we were doing repeated addition, it would be 5, add 5, add 5 equals 15. So that means there are 15 strawberries altogether, doesn't it? So if we then wanted to move that into multiplication, we take the 1, 2, 3 lots of 5 and put our 3 at the front, multiplication symbol, and then the number of items in each group. So we've got 3 groups times by 5 in each group equals the total number, which is 15. So we've added them all together, or multiplied them all together in this case. Well done if you got that, good job. Okay, so just to repeat what we've just done, we have 3 groups of 5 or 3 lots of 5. So the repeated addition number sentence would be 5, add 5, add 5 equals 15. As a multiplication number sentence, this would be 3 times 5 equals 15, or 3 multiplied by 5 has a total of 15. Okay, so as a challenge now, if we had 4 groups of 5, what would the multiplication number sentence be? So pause the video and have a chat with whoever you're with. If you're in school, you can talk to each other and then feed back to your teacher. If you're at home, have a little chat with whoever you're working with, or have a little think. and then talk to your adult about what the answer would be. Okay, off you go. Okay, so if we had 4 groups of 5, the multiplication number sentence would become 4 times 5 equals 4 times 5 equals 20. So we've got 20 altogether, because we'd be adding 1 extra group, wouldn't we? So then instead of 3 groups, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. So it would be 4 times by 5, or 4 multiplied by 5. Okie doke, so let's have a look at the images. It's not actually below anymore, you had to move it to fit my face in. So these images over here. Can you complete these sentence stems? So again, if you're in school, you can do this with your partner. If you're at home, you can do this with your adult. So there are blank equal groups with blank in each group. Now you can either write this down and fill in the blanks, or you can just talk about this with your partner. Okay, so there are 1, I've 2, 3, 4 equal groups with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each group. So you should have written, there are 4 equal groups with 5 in each group. Let's move on to the next one. There are blank lots of blank. Have a go at filling this one out for me. Okay, so there are 4 lots of 5 dogs. So there are 4 lots of 5, because we've got 4 groups and there's 5 in each group. Can you have a go at completing this number sentence then, this repeated addition? Okay, so it would be 5, add 5, add 5, add 5 equals 20, because that's how many we've got all together. So we've got 5, add 5, add 5, add 5 equals 20. Well done. And finally, what would the multiplication number sentence be then? Blank times by blank equals what? Have a go. Okay, so we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, because we've got 4 groups, multiplied by, or times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each group. So it's 4 times 5 equals 20. Well done if you got that. So there are going to be how many dogs altogether? So now we've got our number sentences. Just double check your answer. There are blank dogs altogether. There are 20 dogs altogether. Well done if you got that. Brilliant job. Okie doke, so today you are going to have images of equal groups, and you will write the repeated addition number sentence and the multiplication number sentence underneath. If you don't have access to a printer and you're not able to print off the resources for this lesson, you can just draw the pictures of the groups. They're on a PDF underneath this video on the website, but as always I will put them on the screen as well. They are slightly smaller today, so it might be easier for you to open the PDF. That is on the website, not on Discord. So let's just have a look at this guided practice together. Okay, so this is my set of pictures. So I would like you to have a think, first of all, can you have a think, what would the repeated addition number sentence be for these fish? So pause the video and think about the repeated addition number sentence. Okay, so the repeated addition would be, oh, I've lost my mouse again. Where's it gone? There it is. 4, add 4, add 4, add 4, add 4, because we know we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal groups, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 in each group. So we're adding 4 together 5 times. And we already know that that is going to equal 20. Now, can you have a go at writing the multiplication number sentence underneath your addition number sentence? If you haven't written it down, just have a think about what it would be. Okay, so as we said, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal groups and 4 in each group. So it will be 5 times 4 equals 20, or 5 multiplied by 4 equals 20. Well done. Okay, so your task today then is to stick in or draw, if you don't have a printer, the images of the equal groups into your book. So underneath this video on the Churchill website, you've got these this document as a PDF. So that will just mean that when you open it, it will be a lot bigger for you to copy, or if you want to print it and are able to print it, you can do it from there. Step 2, you need to look carefully how many groups are there and how many items are in each group. Then underneath the objects, you need to write the repeated addition number sentence into your book. And then underneath that, you need to write the multiplication number sentence, just like we did on the guided practice. And finally, check your answers before sticking in the next lot of images. If you're doing it in the maths book, it can be 2 squares down. So your work should look something like this. This is a waggle, so you should have your images stuck in or drawn, your repeated addition number sentence, and then your multiplication number sentence. Top tips, make sure that you count the groups first and then the items in your group. So especially when you're writing a multiplication, you know how many groups there are, and then you count how many are in each group. Okay, you can have a go at your task now and then come back to the plenary once you have finished that. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be amazing. Well done. Okay, so your final thought then. Would we use less than, greater than, or equal to make these statements correct? So we've got 3 times 5, and we've got 5, add 5, add 5, add 5. Would we use less than, greater than, or equal to? We would use less than, because 3 times 5 is less than 5, add 5, add 5, add 5. Well done if you got that one right. You can write these into your books if you want to. Let's have a go at this one. 2 times 2, is that less than, greater than, or equal to 2 add 2? Well done, it is equal, because 2 multiplied by 2 is the same as 2 add 2. Good job. And finally, 10 times 2, is that less than, greater than, or equal to 5 add 5 add 5? Well done, it's greater than. 10 times 2 is greater than 5 add 5 add 5. Okay, fab job today, guys. Really well done. I will speak to you soon. Take care, stay safe. Bye.